It's another one of those old Frank Monday productions coming at ya.
Frogs seem to bear in on the mill. Seem to be more than in the marshes across Miskatonic. Sleeping difficult. Are whippoorwills on the increase too, or is this imagination? Counted 37 frogs.
Greetings, supplicants and mendicants, adepts and initiates alike. Welcome to another hour of Frater Francis Talks Tarot. Today's tarot card is Temperance. Now this is one that I struggle with sometimes. It's an important lesson for all of us, that sometimes you just need to chill the fuck out. So today I am chilling out. Got a bit of a upheaval to the studio here. That's okay though. We just make do with what we got. Let's see if we can find the Temperance card. Temperance is the angel Gabriel. More so than Michael. It's number 14, coming right after death, the transformation. It runs from Yesod, realm of the astral, straight up the middle path to Tefereth, the sun. So you can see from that it's a very direct path. It's balanced between Hod, Had, and Netzach, leaning in neither direction, but balancing the central energies of the central meridian from the sexual energy sphere to the yellow palace, the golden palace of light, the center Dantian. So from the lower Dantian of the sexual energy, we seal up Yesod. We've closed this area. We've redirected this energy from dumping out into the realm of Malkuth and redirected it up the spine, past Mingmun, the bright gate, and into the central Dantian. And we do that by balancing the forces of light and dark within ourselves. It's important to take into consideration Temperance's position between death and the devil. After the great transformation from one world into the next, Temperance is the time of self-healing. It's when you should chill out, balance your energies, be moderate, take a break, and get ready for the next great phase, the devil. It's only by storing up your energies that you're able to truly enjoy the material world. You can see that the angel holds in his hands the cup, which is a dual symbol here, two cups, in order to mix the alchemical energies. Similar to the Two of Cups, this is an alchemical marriage of yin and yang. Be temperate is the message here. Which means control your emotions. The central palace, the Dantian at Tefereth, is the storehouse of emotional energy. It's where you transform the heart energy of joy and sadness and fear and courage, all of these different emotions, whether they be a negative aspect of one of the internal organs or a positive aspect. With the heart, we have joy and happiness as a positive emotion. But even if joy and happiness, if indulged in too much, will give birth to the opposite, sorrow and regret. Fear, when taken to its greatest extent, will give birth to courage. So we see the yin-yang transformation of one emotion into the other. The message here is that of all the Taoist doctrine of balancing these two, not going too far in either direction, avoiding extremes is the real message of the angel. Because it's only through the balancing of the extremes that we are able to achieve the alchemical transformation and become a true being of light. Otherwise, we degrade our energy in the material sphere and wind up a ghostly being. In Temperance, we see one of the clearest secret alchemical keys of balancing the masculine and feminine energies within the human body, the movement forward and the retreat of the interplay of yin and yang in human life that gives birth to the afterlife, the true genuine projection into the higher realms on the tree of life. Some have labeled Temperance the hermaphrodite, or the child of Hermes and Aphrodite. But it's even beyond that material sense of having both sexualities, because it is above the material sphere of Malkuth and beyond the astral sphere of Yesod and headed into the sphere of the sun. The angel has the symbol of the sun on its forehead and represents that enlightenment which is attained through the internal alchemical process of transformation, and thus has risen above the sexual, the interplay of yin and yang in the sexual sense. It's more of a mystical, cosmic sense of going beyond. One cup is high, one cup is low, and the energy that flows between it, that of the life breath, shows the gentleness of the interplay in your breathing. The angel Gabriel, in most traditions, is associated with Tefereth and the sun. On his forehead is the symbol of the sun, indicating the angelic host of that sphere. He has 1 foot upon the earth and 1 foot upon the waters, thereby indicating 2 of the 4 states of matter, the solid and the liquid. In the dual chalices, he mixes the essence of life, showing the need to balance one's emotions, desires, and other passions. Behind, a direct route runs up the mountains towards the peak and the crown of spiritual enlightenment. It's illumined in brilliant light, which contains a crown. Now, some would indicate that, or may lead you to believe that this is the supernal triad of Kether, Hokmah, and Bina. However, it's the realization of these, it's not the realization, the actualization of these in your life, the supernal triad. The secret of eternal life is the reward of internal alchemy. This entire plate, in its most fundamental form, is the internal alchemical process, the Hermetic seal of the Gate of Yesod. The key to the 14th tarot trump, Temperance, is to temper your emotional nature. It is in sealing off Yesod from manifesting in Malkuth. Seminal retention, ceasing to ejaculate one's divine energy into the world and redirecting it up into Tefereth and redirecting it up into the central palace, the central Dantian, where it does become emotional sensation. This too must be controlled in the path of the Magi, for there is a greater path of return and pulling the energies higher and higher as they directing the energies higher and higher as they are pulled left and right by the other sways of magnetism and gravity within the tree of life to become the absolute energy of the non-manifest realm where all things exist eternally. To learn the lesson of temperance, the 14th trump, the 25th path, is to learn about internal alchemy and moderation and guidance of one's emotional nature. Transform those energies of the heart center into a higher dynamic energy that doesn't manifest as anger at your fellow beings or sadness or fear, or even swing too far in the direction of the positive emotions of bliss and happiness and excitement and those type of things. Stay balanced up the central path of the Magi and you will arrive at enlightenment. Y'all good looking sexy people, take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time for more Magick 101.
In his dying breath screamed forth those words which have ever afterward haunted my days and nights. "Fool!" he shrieked. "Can you not guess my secret? Have you no brain?"
Thank you for watching Lunar Lite Entertainment, Magick 101.